Apple has launched their new phones, iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, and on this video I'm going to talk about things that you should know about iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus. So without any further delay, my name is Roy and let's get started. So I'm going to start with the design of the phone, and the design of the phone is more or less similar to the previous generation of iPhones. The main difference in this phone is that the antenna lines are now not in the back, but instead of that it is now curving through the side of the phone. So that means you'll get a really neat finish from in the back of the phone, and also there is no headphone jack in the phone, which I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. Apple has also removed their space gray color and introduced two new colors, which is matte black and jet black. So the matte black is a black colored iPhone, which is really cool, and the jet black is also black in color but with a glossy finish. So that means it is much more prone to scratches and all the things that a glossy finish phone will have, more fingerprints into that. So Apple recommends that you should use a case with your jet black phone. So if you're a fan of a glossy finish, now you have an iPhone to pick too. Let's talk about one of the major things that happened on iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, which is removal of headphone jack. Apple has completely removed the headphone jack, so now you cannot plug in any 3.5mm headphone in your iPhone, but you can plug in through your lightning cable. That means Apple is shipping lightning to 3.5mm converter in the box, but in case you lost it, you can buy it for $9. Basically, it's the Apple's way of saying you will probably lost it. So yeah, you can buy it for $9. Also, Apple have introduced new AirPods, which is basically wireless headphones which you can put in your ear and listen to music through. And there are a few pros and cons of this, but this cost $160 approximately, which is a really high cost for wireless earphones. So let's talk about few pros of the AirPods. So number one pro is there are no wires, so you don't have to expect any tangle of wires. You can just pick it and put it in your ear and you should start listening to music. And also another good thing is that there is one tap connection, so that means you don't need to worry about finding your device, something like that. You can just open the box and it will connect automatically to your iPhone and you can put it in your ear. And another pro is that you can use double tap and talk to Siri, and there is like built-in microphone in that and you can talk through that. That is damn cool, I think, in my opinion. So let's talk about a few of the cons of the AirPods. One of the cons that I think is significantly important is that it is easy to lose. So basically you are running and it might fall off and it might get damaged, you know how Apple products are, and it might be lost. Also, it needs charging every 5 hours, which is really unnecessary. If you have a headphone, you can just plug it in and you can listen to music, but if you're using AirPods, you need to charge it, you need to put it in your box. So you need to remember doing that. If you don't, well, you're out of luck and you have to use that shitty converter, which like I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, it is pretty expensive, so if you lost it, it will cost you $160 approximately to buy another one. And also it is only compatible with Apple products only, so go figure. Also, I should add that Beat has launched two new wireless headphones and earphones, so you can go check it out. That is compatible with iPhone 7, and go check it out if you want to. One of the biggest upgrade for iPhone 7 is, I think, is the camera department. So right now in iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, both phones have optical image stabilization. Also, they both have upgraded 7 megapixel front camera, which you can click lots and lots of selfies with. iPhone 7 have 12 megapixel camera on the back with f1.8 aperture. That means more shallow depth of field. Also, you can now shoot in RAW, and also there's like quad LED or something like that, which I really don't know what it means. Like all LEDs look same to me, but apart from that, on the iPhone 7 Plus you have now two lenses. One of the lens is 28mm and another lens is 56mm, which is the telephoto lens. So that means you can zoom in twice much than your normal 12 megapixel camera on your iPhone 7. So that means you will have 2x zoom. So basically you can zoom in twice without losing any quality on your iPhone 7 Plus. Also, Apple says that they will implement that bokeh effect, which we heard about long ago in HTC One, where you can just focus on the main subject and just blur out the background, which I think is really neat feature, and I think Apple will really pull it off, because Apple has been really great in their camera department, and I think Apple will also do that with iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus. Let's talk about specs. Apple has introduced A10 Fusion chip, which is, Apple says, 40% faster than the old A9 chip. This chip is quad CPU, that means 4 cores in that, where 2 cores are efficiently powered. That means you will get lot more battery life from iPhone 6. Apple says that you will get 2 hours more battery life from iPhone 6, which I say to them, okay. iPhone has not really been on the battery side of things. I mean, their battery wears off really fast if you use it really heavily, and saying that iPhone 7 will last 2 hours longer than iPhone 6 is not an really impressive thing to say. Few other things: new home button. So Apple has removed the tactile feedback home button, and instead of that they have implemented a force touch kind of thing, which means it will vibrate on pressing it. Basically it's a pressure sensitive. You will not have a tactile feedback. If you press it, you will get a little bit of vibration, and that is the force touch that is already implemented in Apple's MacBook. So if you are used to that, there should be no problem in your iPhone. One major thing from Apple is that iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus is now water resistant. It is not waterproof, it is water resistant. That means it is IP67 certified. That means you can take it out to the rain, but you should not swim with it. I mean, it will basically break the phone. You should not do that, but you can take it out into rain. And it is water resistant up to 1 meter for 30 minutes, so it is not waterproof. Like, no, it's not waterproof. And the last thing is the biggest letdown for me is the display. So display is more or less same, but Apple says that it is 25% brighter than the last iPhone. But how, I don't understand how, but well, they say so, so we have to believe it, I guess. Also, one more thing, Apple has finally got rid of 16GB variant, because like no one buys that. I mean, seriously, who uses 16GB if you don't have expandable memory card? Also, if you want to see the pricing and availability, I will click a link in the description right there, which you can click right now and pre-order your Apple iPhone 7 or 7 Plus. Apart from that, let me know what you guys think. If you are going to pre-order iPhone 7 or not, let me know in the polls right there. Click on that I and you can take a poll, and let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, and are you hearing any kind of rumors regarding iPhone 8? I don't know, wireless charging maybe. So thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, share this video with your friends, leave your comments or suggestions in the comments down below. Subscribe to this channel because I make videos weekly, and I will catch you guys later on another video on next week. See you guys, bye.